I hire to the tribes and visitors and passerbys and distractors. Here at TAIFA World Ministries, we bring things must be looked at. And the purpose of this is to make sure we're on the right track, providing the right thinking, guidance, so that we can continue to flourish and prosper on this earth. Knowing that we are constantly at a state of war, our book of references, The Art of War, and our reference of discipline is the general orders, the understanding of the general orders. So the community understands what's being spoken of. If you're not of the community, it's not for you. I'm speaking briefly on this, what they call it, America Idol, which is a horrible name to idolize anyone. Matter of fact, that's a sin to have the whole idols. Now, in the 1960s, beginning in the 40s, maybe even earlier, I'm not sure, we had a amateur night at the Apollo, in which young talent, old talent, all talent could come in, and by the audience approval of them, determine whether they have talent or not. The audience was very honest. If the person had talent, they would know it. They would applaud their approval. If the person did not have any talent, they would boot them off the stage. They had someone called the Sandman who would clean the stage with sand. It really was great to watch. This is our community. This is our tribals of how we used to operate. That was stolen from us and changed. We didn't have no panel determining anything. Now you got a panel of non-melanated people determining melanated people talents. Now there was a 5-year-old boy I saw a video clip on who was a master drummer at 5 years old. His parents did everything right. First off, they married, they're dark complected, they married each other, similar complexion. You don't know how important that is because you're talking about a similar nature. No, we're not all the same. Get that rubbish out of your mind. So you marry someone who has the same, roughly the same spirit as you have. And you produce a miracle child. But I'm amazed how disciplined that child was. He answered the questions, he answered the compliments, he didn't give any fluff. Total soldier. A total soldier. A total soldier at 5 years old. Hats off to his parents. And the amazing part of the audience is that how could he do that at 5 years old? You have no idea who we are. That is not amazing to us who know who we are. We did greater things at younger ages. You're amazed because all your efforts have been to dumb down and to destroy that ability of talents, of music, whatever it is, whatever we choose to be, we can do it. So your work, I'm talking about the enemy of Allah, the enemy of Allah, has been to shut down that creative talents of the original people, dumb us down with the education, miseducation, religion, schools, everything has been designed to shut that. Why? Because you don't have it. You do not have that talent. That's why you are so amazed that we got it. After all these hundreds of years, you have not eliminated our greatness. So hats off to the parents who had a plan, knew exactly what they was doing. And be wary, be on the alert because there's somebody waiting somewhere to see to disrupt that divinity that you've started or that you have built upon. I'm sure you're aware. Because to have that plan and create that genius, you had to have a plan. So just stick to your plan, my people. And it really is insulting to have a whole stage of people don't look like you, a whole audience of people don't look like you, going to give validation to who you are. That is unnatural, people. That is sinful. And it's almost like we're an anomaly because we show greatness. That's our standard, greatness. And you people, yeah, I'm gonna call you people. You are amazed because you've been taught totally opposite. You have no discipline. Your children have no discipline. They could never do what that boy did in a million years. Well, let's put it like this. They may accomplish similar, but it's going to take much longer and much more dedication and much more effort because their nature won't allows them to practice such discipline at a young age. So the guidelines that they work with, I know what they did, how they did it, and I want to introduce this. I've been talking about it all the time. General orders, things you need to implement among yourself, your family. I'll go over them on another video. But go back and watch the videos I did talk about them. Now, one update on general orders. When they speak of like minded, you don't need to be nobody but yourself. And your higher power is who you're communicating with. Look, you got trillions and trillions of cells in your body that are soldiers waiting to be directed. You have to provide that direction. Let's see if somebody's going to be allowed to come in. It's about 10 minutes in. Haven't had any comments, people coming in for some time now. Let's see. Let's see what's going to happen. I'm going to give it about a couple of minutes. Usually, when people don't have anything to say, that's a good thing because the ones who got something to say are usually negative. And YouTube does a great job of filtering those people out of their negative comments. If you don't like what the content is, why are you watching it? That doesn't make any sense at all. So yes, these shows like American Idols, that's our idea. The audience was the judge. We didn't need no panel. And now look, now we everyone knows we're the most musically talented people, the so-called Black Indigenous people. Everyone knows that around the world. We set the trends. These other people, they have done a good job of imitating us and live prosperous lives imitating us. So the point being made is how can they judge us when they're the imitator, they're not the original? I'm just speaking truth here. There's no racism here. You think it's racism because you've been taught a lie. So yes, that's just one example of one thing we did that was taken from us, stolen from us. Now you got a whole audience of people who don't know nothing about this history. Do you think Simon is going to talk about the origin of the American Idol, or before then it was Star Search? They're always taking our ideas as if it's theirs, something they came up with. But they change it. They change it to suit them. Now, if a non-melanated person does not like anything we do, what does that have to do with anything? That's the same reason why now you got all these people trying to have videos, they want you to like the videos. You don't have to like the video if you receive some benefit from it. You're more than what like got to do with anything, the point's being made. If you benefit from it, or you thankful for the video, or you learn from the video, but you want to reduce it to just liking the video, which doesn't say anything about anything. It's appeal to your lowest nature. Oh, I liked it. I didn't like it. Well, what do you like about it? Why do you like it? And in a spiritual higher view, what liking got to do with anything? Higher to the tribes. Let's see if this can be published, or do I need to do it again? Because this is a community gathering for my community. It's not for everyone. And it's already being rarely circulated. I just have a few views, so it's got to be for a future audience. If it's allowed to stay on this forum, I know we don't control this. We're here by permission of another people. But one or two of you will hear it. Higher to the tribe, TAIFA world. ministry is looking for your comments because that's what keeps the video circulating. Comment, dialogue, questions. Are you too fearful to ask a question? You shouldn't even be watching. If you're a family member and too fearful to compliment the video, all I can say is, who are you? How you hired to the tribes?